That's a very nice dress, and you look adorable.
Thank you very much. So do you.
And happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, look at that. Well, mine's over.
Do you want mine's over? So do you all know that it was this gentleman's birthday on the 13th?
Yeah, there was a big parade. Your birthday was on Friday?
It was, yes.
I heard you had a surprise party.
My actual birthday was, yeah, Friday. Sorry. I'm a little jet lagged.
Where were you?
I came from Tokyo, but I'm here now on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Right. Well, I know where you are now. But let's on Friday. On Friday, you came in from Tokyo.
No, that was the week before. You don't confuse a jet lagged person, Jimmy.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Okay. No, I actually had a wonderful birthday. I had a surprise party. Mm-hmm. It was meant to be a surprise party, but I did find out the day of.
How did you find out about it?
Well, it was a quickie party anyway. It was planned the day before, and I found out the morning of. I've been working on King of the Hill.
Yeah, you do Luann's voice on King of the Hill. That's been on for a long time. That show is funny. It's still funny. It's
a great show. I'm happy to watch it. And we've been working together for 12 years. And I went in for a table read, and a friend from the show, who will remain nameless, said, I'm gonna come tonight. And I knew they were gonna. I knew it was a birthday party. I had a funny feeling about it. So I had been working a lot of hours. I came home, I needed a nap, and now realizing what the festivities were going to be, took the nap, woke up, and immediately wanted to make sure the guest list, there were people that I truly was friends with and cared about.
So you took over all of a sudden?
Well, no, I didn't really get a chance to because I only had about 2 hours, but I did have balloons delivered. My mom called because I didn't know what kind of space we were working with.
You had balloons sent to your own party? You sent balloons to yourself?
No, not as a gift or as a. It wasn't just mine. I did share it with my dear friend, one of the coolest people on the planet Earth, Nicole Perna, who is also turning 29. And I made sure that there was this great balloon company called TikTok. They're florists as well. And within an hour and a half, they made the place bedazzled. I mean,
really? Really?
Yeah, they did it fantastic.
Did you buy yourself a clown too, or just balloons?
No, only balloons. Had no control over guests or music, but ambiance, as far as aesthetics are concerned, yes.
Did the right people come to the party?
You weren't there.
Well, I wasn't invited.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I guess the answer is yes.
No, the people that came were amazing, and I was really fortunate to have such great people in my life. And anyone that is watching the show that wasn't invited, now you know why. And
maybe it wasn't a surprise party. Maybe you just realized, oh, I forgot to invite this person, and then it's a good excuse.
Not at all. Trust me.
Okay. All right.
But it was really fun. But next year, I'd like to have a pre-planned roller skating disco party, and I'd love it if you would please come.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll stand on the side because if I skate, I'll have to go to the hospital. But I would love to come to the party.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me. Now, you're doing this movie. You play a penguin in the movie.
I do.
This is your first...
So does Cleto, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Cleto is in this movie, too. Cleto, you play a penguin also?
Yeah, singing penguin, yeah.
A singing penguin?
Likewise.
One of the thousands.
Well, you're actually a great singer. I don't think people realize that. You're a recording artist. You have a #1 dance single, and...
I love to sing, and I've sang anonymously for a lot of years, and on this we've been working on it for 4.5 years, and I do sing as Gloria, Mumble Happy Feet, which is the lead character of the film, his girl.
You sing, and when you say, we talked about this last time, you sing anonymously. You sang on a lot of songs that people would know from the radio. You hear a voice, a woman singing, and that voice would be you. Oh, yes. And you try to keep it secret. Why would you keep that secret?
Because it means so much to me that I never wanted to be on part of something musically that didn't feel right.
I would tell everyone. I would even claim that I sang on songs I didn't if I was you.
Well, Huey Lewis in the new songs?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Now, there you go. See,
yeah, sure.
Now it's not so anonymous, but I sang in character as Gloria and had so much fun.
Well, let's take a look at a clip. This is from the new movie you may want to bring your children to, called Happy Feet.
It's a great film.
It opens Friday.
Top of the class. Ooh, Missy Gloria.
Each morning I get up, I'm down. Can barely stand on my feet.
Take a look at yourself in the mirror.
What you doing to me? I spent all my years
believing you.
I just can't get no relief.
penguins have a lot of soul. Which one is you? Actually,
Row 2000, third from the left.
we have actually, we've isolated Cleto's penguin, if we can see.
He was right with me.
That's him right there. That was...
Cleto was part of the gospel singing choir behind me.
Yeah, you both did a great job on that. Now, why were you in Tokyo? You said you were there.
I was there for the past few months. I've been there filming a movie that I produced and that I'm in most of the scenes of called The Ramen Girl. And it's
Like Top Ramen?
Yes, but now I know a lot about ramen.
Ramen noodles. Oh, it really is ramen.
Ramen noodles.
Yeah.
Yes, I become a ramen chef. And my sensei is played by...
A ramen chef? What do you have, a microwave and some water?
Well, wait a minute. I might just get morally offended, but I understand why you think that way.
Yeah.
First of all, instant ramen in Japan is incredible. You'd think if I brought it to you and told you I made it, I bet you'd believe me. The Japanese instant ramen, I don't know if you've had it.
No, I haven't.
It is just so delicious, but real ramen actually takes 6 hours just for the broth itself to be completed.
Really?
Yes, and there is a museum in Yokohama, which is a ramen museum, and they have the history of ramen from, now I'm going to bore you all, they have from when it, basically from when ramen was first introduced to Japan from China in the 1700s. They have all of the different stages back to the 1950s where it was became instant.
And people go to that?
I did.
Well, yeah,
Hopefully after the film, some more will.
You were in the ramen movie, though. Were there other people visiting the museum, or was it just you?
We shot it in the middle of the night, so I have no idea
You really
how
don't
many
know?
people it pulls in a day.
And so you play, and do you? And it is. Are you an American visiting Japan?
I play one of the only Americans in the film, in the first part, then the only American in the film, and everyone else speaks Japanese. I speak English.
How do you get involved with producing something like that?
It was.
You love ramen.
I love the story. It was about Japanese culture. It's just it's a gorgeous movie and funny and really great. And
How long were you over there?
for about 2.5 months.
Really?
But
Wow.
it really left a big imprint on me, and I still, because I've only been back for about a week and a half, instead of saying thank you, I still say arigato. And at the end of every day, you say to the crew, "Otsukare-sama deshita," which basically means nearly the exact translation is "thank you for being as tired as I am," sort of.
Really?
A little bit, which is kind of a funny thing
Well,
to
that's
say at the end
nice.
of the
We can
day.
say. I'll say that to Toshi, as our guitar player. He's from Japan.
"Otsukare-sama deshita."
There
Do
we
you know
go.
the exact translation, Toshi?
He doesn't speak any English.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, there we go. Happy Feet is the new movie. It opens Friday.
Thank you.
There we go. Brittany Murphy is here with us. Shia LaBeouf is coming up next. You gonna stick around? John Legend
I
too. We'll
love
be right
John
back.
Legend.
Come on back.
I'm so excited.
We are back with Brittany Murphy. John Legend is on the way. Our next guest got his big break at age 14 on the Disney Channel show Even.
And you can't live in a teepee in like a suburban area. You know?
Really?
So,
Could
yeah,
it
it's
have been
just-
because you mentioned it on live television? I'm sorry.
I thought
just
about that
wanna-
also. And from that stemmed, like, my dad's been evading taxes for a number of years.
Oh,